Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been about a month since y'all have seen me, but I wanted to sit down since we are in quarantine and create a fun, very colorful look. So I did 2 eye looks today and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell before you leave. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Alright guys, so we are going to get started with this look. Today we're going to use the Jawbreaker palette. I bought this a while back. Honestly, I think it may have been for my anniversary in August. And I was going to do a video on it, but I never got around to it. But this is what it looks like. It's got a lot of pastels, very out of the box and colorful. So I do like the color scheme and I want to put together a look with this. So I'm going to start off with doing my brows first. I've been doing that a lot lately and I do kind of like doing it that way. So I use this. It has the angled side and then it has your spoolie side. And then I use the Mellow Cosmetics tinted brow gel, and this is dark brown. And I do have a code with them. It'll be in the description box below. So, but I think it's like Mellow 17 or something like that. So you can use it at checkout. I'm gonna go in with this brown down here. I really like to just find some sort of brown that I can use within the palette for my brows because I don't really have a brow pencil or whatever, and I love using powders for brows anyways. So I'm just going to, and I kind of like lift my brow up so that I can get at the base really good. And my brows are already dark, like really dark in certain areas. So I don't really have to do too much to them, thank goodness. But you see this area right here? That's like very sparse. Don't mind this. I'm having breakouts all over my face, like hormonal pimples. But I do have to fill that area in pretty decent because it is very sparse. And I didn't realize how sparse it was until I trimmed, until I tweezed and trimmed my brows myself and realized that I probably needed tint there to cover that in. But see how easy this is? And if y'all want to see an in-depth on like someone who has severe sparse brows or thin brows, like if you want to know how to fill those type of brows in, just let me know and I can do that for you guys. And then you just brush through them. And I really try not to mess with the front of my brows because I like it to look natural, you know what I mean? So with whatever product I have left, I'm going to finish this one so I can show y'all how to do it. And then I'm going to do the other one off camera just to save some time. So I take my tinted brow gel and I like to start at the tail of my brow. And then once I get to the front, I just lightly fill it in. You see that? And then if you need to, you can go in and sculpt it out with concealer. But mine is pretty precise today, so I don't think I'm gonna even go in with any concealer to sculpt it out. So I'm gonna do the other one off camera and then I will be right back. Both brows are now done. So now I'm going to start with the eyes just because it's gonna be a little bit messier. I think I'm going to use my white concealer just so it'll give these pastels more vibrantness about them. So I'm just gonna use my finger to blend it out. So I'm gonna go in with this shade Brain Freeze. It's this pretty blue, pastel blue. Start with that. I'm gonna focus this in the inner corner. And I'm just like packing it in there first and then we'll blend in a minute. But I want to get my colors laid down. So I'm just going to pack it in there. And then I'm just going to take this brush and ever so light, like I'm barely touching the skin. And I'm just going to blend the edges of this color upward because I don't want it down on the eyelid space. And I like to lift my eyebrow up, that way it doesn't get right where these hairs are, because then it's going to look very closed in. And I'm not going to drag this color all the way. I'm going to stop about right here. Alright, so now that that's done, we are going to cut this out just a little bit. So I just like to get some on the back of my hand, like so. And then I take a little flat brush. And this one's stained. I did clean these, but they are stained from my Shape Tape concealer. So I'm just going to cut this out just a wee little bit. I'm going to use one of these little flat ones. We're just going to start like this, just pat close to the blue, and then I just kind of fade it. I'm going to take this matte right here. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to pack this on the rest of the eye. And this is going to help set the concealer and blend everything together. I'm going to do up under here, and I think I want to do a totally different color. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to go in with the orange to start with. And I'm going to start, I want to draw a straight line. Like that, you see? I started down here and then I drew it right like that. So I'm gonna go into, so I'm gonna show you which colors I used. So I used this orange, which is Suck, and this one, which is Wow. So I'm gonna use this yellow, and this is gonna be to blend it out. So I'm just going to blend this out, and pardon my dog. So then I'm gonna add this shimmer right there. I think I'm gonna go in with the purple. I'm just gonna blend it upward to kind of make it blend some. Alright guys, so it was not recording the whole time. I thought it was. So I have taken this pink color, looks like this, it's very beautiful, and I have placed it where the blue was on this side. So I'm so sorry that it wasn't recording, but I laid it down and then blended it out. So now I think I'm gonna go ahead and deepen it up with this cherry color. I might mix this shade and this shade just to go ahead and deepen that up. I'm gonna go in with Lemon Drop, this yellow. So I think I'm gonna take this white, I'm going to pat it onto my eye. Okay, so now for up underneath here, go in with Sour. It looks like this right here. So now that's packed on, take the teal blue, and it's called Cute. Looks like that. Very pretty. We're just going to blend it out. I honestly just do this really pretty matte pink. Okay, so now that's done, we're gonna pop a shimmer in the upper corner. We're using Jawbreaker, and it's a really pretty white. And I'm just gonna pop that right up here. Alright guys, so I'm gonna clean up the bottom. Alright guys, so I've already cleansed my face and I used some Radiant pads. They're exfoliating and cleansing pads. I like them a lot. I also used a moisturizer, and then I went in with the e.l.f. pore filling. I love this stuff. I really only use it on like special occasions, but I'll just go ahead and use it. So I take this little brush, and it's a Jaclyn Hill brush, and I start kind of filling my pores right here. But this helps fill in pores and whatnot. So I love this little trick. I'm still gonna take that same brush. Just pick some up. And just set everything. The scent of this stuff is so strong though. Alright y'all, so everything feels so heavy from using brushes, honestly. So I went and got my damp sponge, and I'm just patting out my face. So because I am more on the dry side, I've set my T-zone with Airspun, which is more of like a mattifying powder. I think this is the Mood Light, and set the rest of my face. So I'm just gonna take like the tip right here. I have this stuff in different shades. So I'm just gonna kind of disperse this, because I really am not thinking that I'm gonna need that much. And then I'm just going to pat it into the skin, and it just gives like a nice little glow. And you can mix this in with your regular setting powder, or you can use it like I'm using it, just straight out of the thing. So I'm gonna use my butter bronzer, because I love this stuff. I'm gonna go in with this, and this is just to bronze up the skin. I really thought I was gonna like this eye the best, but I really love this eye the best. Okay, so to contour, I'm going in with my Cover FX palette. And I did get this in one of the BoxyCharms, but I like this because this is like a grayish tone. I'm gonna use a more precise brush for this. And we are just going to, so I start right here, because I like my cheeks to look higher. So I'm just going to contour right in this area. And I go up like so. So I start at the temple and circle down just a smidge. You don't want to bring this contour all the way in, because then your face is going to look, and it makes everything look lifted upward. I'm gonna go with that same powder that has like the grayish undertone, or the cooler undertone. I'm going to... I think I'm gonna actually take this blush because it's really, really pretty and I've been loving it, honestly. And I'm going to use that as my blush because it's really pretty. And this look is very colorful, so I think it will go great. Once again, sorry for the lighting. And you know, Jaclyn Hill, this is the beaming light because it is blinding. I'm gonna take, this brush is the Jaclyn Hill J03 brush, and it was designed for this highlight, actually. Alright, and a little goes a long way, so this stuff will last you forever if you use it properly. Alright guys, so now we're going to do a lipstick, and I think I'm going to do this pink lip gloss just because there's pink all over my face, and I think this will be really, really pretty. Alright, so I'm going to do my eyelashes off camera and then I'll be right back to show you guys the completed look. Alright guys, so this is the finished, completed look. I love this side. It is so gorgeous. I love this side the best, but I just wanted to show you guys how to use most of these shadows, and I'm pretty sure we used just about all of them. Some of them work better than others, but that's in any shadow palette that you get. Pastels are very hard to create, I can imagine, but overall, this is a very beautiful look. I'm in love with this side. I love the blues and the pink. If you like this type of video, please give it a big thumbs up, and be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content. I know I post about once a month right now, but I'm going to try to get better at that. It's just a lot going on with moving and coronavirus and all this and work. It's very hard for me to juggle a schedule right now, so I am really trying. But I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one.